But GNERD was somebody who came up looking at videos of me. And, you know, I was doing footwork in New York from a long time ago, from like early 90s into the 2000s. So I was most of the influence for generations in Brooklyn street dance of just basically patterns, illusions, trademark moves that I had that people emulated, a lot of things.
Yeah.
And GNERD, you know, he used to hit me up on YouTube and we never really got a chance to connect. So basically, I guess it became a resentment. Or not necessarily a resentment, but more like, you know how people feel like a nigga don't fuck with you because I'm not like, but I was still young and running myself, so I was like, you know, most of the time you hardly answer fans that's on you like that. You know how
you don't get to respond as quickly.
Right. Yeah. So, you know, he did what he did. He came up, he got his level up, and he did what he did on the side. And then it just came to this point where only I could look at it. It's like somebody, if you looked up to me and you respect what I do, and you trying to dethrone my energy. If you want to come at it where it's like, let's just spar for the love of blotting and footwork, I respect that. But the way it came at
that's
it was
the way I
like,
looked at it, you know.
Because I seen him taking down other people and going after everybody, but people used to tell me he had a certain competitional energy about him. You know what I mean? And I don't knock it.
That man great, you know, and like when he, you know, I feel like, you know, you great. So it's probably like, who's greater? You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, it just got out of hand because to be honest with you, when he came to New York, a lot of people in Loud and all the people acting up, they had people that was more into the idea of trying to like mob. This is the reason why I have a problem with the Flex community. Because the Flex community, they run off a certain energy of friendship and support. And me, I was just their host. I was just running Loud. So it was almost like I'm the boss and let's support the boss.
You was the figurehead, basically. Like everybody had to come to you.
Right, like, but not even my own community. I was actually operating for both styles, trying to have the Flex's battle.
Okay, I got a question on behalf of all of Memphis, Tennessee. When GNERD went to New York and battled you.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, so a lot of people felt like y'all didn't properly represent his sections of the battle, meaning y'all wasn't, whoever was recording it didn't really capture his footwork.
You know, I could explain from being the event owner and what I was told and what I had to work with. Basically, the footages that got captured, I never got a chance to actually see raw files and watch the transfer into that. I basically went off about my business and I would get everything after in a hard drive.
Yeah, okay.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean? So what I got.
So by the time you got it, it was too late for you to.
Not to mention the fact that I didn't even get all the angles. There's another angle of this nigga I don't got of the front of him, cause I'm not even on that camera.
Damn.
But there's another angle of both of us that I've never seen. But I know the camera exists. But it's not to me, I feel like personally, the event happened, it happened. I didn't even care for it like it was, that's not me. The way I was dancing, I was being more of a host and trying to like support the younger community and do move for move, which is not the way that people in my style dance. People in my style, we dance naturally, we just flow and let things happen. And at the time when I was doing Loud, and me and him had that battle, I actually was doing move for move like some of the younger generation dancers do now. So my influence is a little bit, not my influence, but their influence back on me. And me trying to make a community and have everybody together, which is not normal for me because I don't fuck with nobody. See what I'm saying? Me trying to do what I was doing back then, it kind of weakened me a little bit. I was a little bit more vulnerable to the influence of how Flex's move.
Memphis is the same way, bro. They so tight about what they got. They really, how you just said that, you know, outside of flexing, you know better than to fuck with anybody else. You know,
I fuck with me.
Yeah,
I like to be valued.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like these niggas running crowds, and you know what I said it to somebody earlier. I hate the word labbing.
Labbing?
I hate it.
Yeah. Why you say
that? Because if you go, let's lab together. The fuck you mean? You want to come and look at the potions and all of the fucking formulas I created and know my secrets and the shit I'm working on? I might be bringing a fucking dead body back to life, but you're gonna know now because we lab together.
What would be the term that you would use, you know, as far as?
I say niggas be in a dungeon.
Yeah.
I say niggas be, you know, I play with the Dragon Ball Z shit, hyperbolic time chambers. Why? Because it's like you putting yourself through that pain. This is workout. But the shit that you create, you live in that. For us, we record ourselves constantly and we freestyle everything just with the controls we have.
Yeah.
And we have a certain attitude and imagination to go on top. So when we see the footage, we go, oh, that shit look hard. That part of our style look hard. This part looks elusive or really nice or it fits me or I think it's cool. Keep that, delete that. And it's constant until you have like this superhero like styles and poses and customize yourself.
So bringing us back up to speed right here, right now, with these people that's gonna watch this, where are we at? What's going on? Why are you here?
Now,
why are y'all together?
Oh.
Right now, man, you know, it's really a blessing to me that I didn't know he was here. You know, this is a legend right here. I didn't know he was here, but we had DanceJam Vendetta. He was at the last one. He made it a classic, man, and you know he's back again. And you know, I appreciate you coming through, man.
It's definitely
clearing the record one time for the record. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what people think is because even like realistically, if you must pay attention, when there was first some situation going on and we was all bickering and people was, you know, oh, I hit him or I snuffed him and he did that. First of all, I'm not here to debate none of that shit of who was more tough and who was doing this, who was more gangster. Number one, it was me and my nigga. It was just two of us out here. We came to battle. Right. We didn't come out here for all of that shit. If that was the case, we came out here with some things. And some people and some other things, but that's not near here nor there.
It's a mutual ground because you in Atlanta, dancing. You know what I'm saying?
But the point is, this is dancing.
Yeah,
that's neither here nor there.
It's dance, yeah.
Dancing, my nigga.
It's dance.
So we came with two people. We came out here to battle. I was contacted to be in this event, so I came through. The next thing is, I don't know why anything went on. I don't know why I had to. I think it's because the energy that was transferred between me and him during the battles that he had and I had.
It's a lot of energy, a lot of this shit, man.
But
you know, it's a lot of passion.
I don't have an issue with GNERD. GNERD's come to New York since then. He's been in Rock Paper Scissors 4. We've smoked weed together. That's new because I didn't know he smoked weed. So it's like
that man he be picking and choosing when he want to smoke. Bro.
That's what I'm saying. But it's just different energy, and a lot of people might get the concept like lost. Back then, I was in my character. I was performing. I was there to be my entity. I can't see when I got them contacts on. It's like looking in Silent Hill. It's like everything is faded white.
Yeah.
You can see certain detail, but peripheral was fucked up.
Maybe I do that.
You know what I mean? But the point is, I'm saying is that I wasn't there for none of that extra energy that I created.
Right.
You know what I mean? But the point is, I never had a problem with nobody, and I don't have a problem with nobody. I'm nice, and nigga can't fuck with me. If you have a problem with that, then battle. Other than that, keep all the rest of that shit to the streets.
A lot of times, people like to bring personal problems into the dance. You know what I'm saying? Like you just said, you nice. A nigga know you nice, but a nigga know they can't beat you, so they just gonna hate you. You know what I'm saying? They gonna find something that they don't like about you.
I'm the ultimate victim.
Bro, I feel it, bro. I'm outside, but I'm in my community, so I feel you, my nigga.
I wouldn't say my own culture.
Yeah.
The Brooklyn street dance culture.
Yeah.
I'm the fucking Jesus and martyr of that shit. That's it. I don't even brag about that shit. I don't.
When people, because people will speak for you. You know, you got loyal people. You know, that'll speak up for you.
Numbers in history, time is what works for me.
Yeah.
Because if you date back, I'm the first. Me and my people are the first street dancers put on YouTube when YouTube first started back in 2005. 2006, the first BSV video and Dancer's Manual and us dancing in our room and when Killer was like a little baby with the dreads and shit, all of that stuff was going up 2006. So there wasn't no real street dancing going up and online before that. Not even Flex in Brooklyn, not even some of the stuff that's being done now with like events and just
well, like they making the actual main style or the main flexing in BrukUp or flexing.
If you want me to give you that in a nutshell, quick, fast, it's two different styles.
We want you to speak.
The influence of what BrukUp is as the foundation operates flexing's birthright, what it feels it is connected to as far as dancehall wise. But flexing is nowhere near connected to dancehall like how BrukUp is connected to dancehall because BrukUp is the son of dancehall and hip hop together. Mm-hmm. So when you see us do the Rupert, if you know what that move is, that's the stepping wave move where it looks like we're like a flying creature, like just stepping, and we're waving, and the waving is going through our body. Mm-hmm. Like that. It's called the Rupert. It's a fucking reggae dance. As a song and all that too. You know what I mean? The Log On, the Jerry Springer, a lot of moves that I couldn't really get up and describe to you, but moves that if I say this shit and people that know my style look at it and think back then, the skits hell. Like, I've been around for generations of reggae dancing, dance hall. If you want to separate, reggae is reggae, but you got raga. Raga is the style of music that we dancing in reggae that kind of like fuels traditional. Like the fast-paced reggae with the hard bass beats. Things like that's what raga is, the difference in the genre. And with dancehall, man, it's more vibe, more feeling, more rhythm. And with us, with BrukUp, it's a layer. Our foundation layer is rhythm. When you hear reggae music, how does it make you feel? How does it make you bop? How does it make you flow? If you take that alone and use that as a foundation layer to start building your style and then learn all the components of BrukUp, the hits, the animation lock, with the neck, the framing, making patterns, and then using your feet as well, and making aligned patterns from, because whatever you get good at first, you teach the other thing. You know what I mean? So you make whatever patterns, if it's, or it's whatever, you make that, then you teach the other thing. If you can't pop on point and get that, you practice moving and stopping and get that shit on point. And then what you do is, you take the mastery from whatever it is, if it's the lock or the pop, teach the other thing. Think the same way you do with that one component that you mastered, and then put it in the arm, you got it. That's how it works. But, in a nutshell, BrukUp is raw body movement and control and dancing. After time and living in it, you become whatever being and character that you believe you are in your mind. It's a big belief system that's involved with BrukUp. You work on the components, you get them like second nature, muscle memory, and once you do so, right, you can do these things naturally.
Boy, I had to back the grave. Good morning.